Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Evans, and in this video we'll take a look at the Atomos Ninja V and specifically the new firmware update version 10.3 that Atomos just released. This may be a good time for you to update your Ninja V if you've never done it, because this new update promises some exciting new features and fixes that you may be very much interested in. But before we take a look at the fixes and the upgrades that are included in this new firmware, let's quickly take a look and go through the steps on how to update the firmware on your Ninja V. Okay, so head on over to your computer and get to atomos.com/firmware/Ninja V, and I'll leave the link to this website in the description down below. And once you get here, what you're going to see is there's this new firmware update V10.3. Click on this download firmware update button. And I want to save this to my desktop so I can easily access it. So I'll save it to my desktop. So once the update is finished, go ahead and locate that file where you downloaded the update files to, and let's quickly extract it. So I'm going to extract this to a folder right here. Open up this folder, and this is the firmware update file that you need. The next step is take your Atomos caddy with a hard drive in it and connect it to your computer. Copy the firmware update file and put it at the root of that Ninja drive. So before you proceed with the upgrade, make sure that your Ninja V is not using a battery and plug in through the main AC. So make sure you plug it into the wall with the power adapter that comes with the Ninja V, and not on battery. It's very important. You do not want your Ninja V turning off in the middle of the upgrade. So I'm going to take the SSD with AtomosOS on it and just plug it back into the Ninja V. And as soon as I plug it in, you're going to get this message that says a warning, firmware update available, and press OK to continue. So I'm just going to press OK. The Atomos is going to reboot and automatically start doing the firmware update. So after the update is completed, the Atomos is going to shut down, power it back on, and now you can go ahead and go into the menu and check to make sure that your Atomos has been updated successfully. And as you can see here, I'm now on version 10.3 right here. So now that the updates are done, let's go through some of the new features that Atomos has added with this new firmware update. Alright, so if you come down in here and you go to your guides, what you're going to see is that Atomos has now added a couple more guides to it. You now have your 1:1 ratio, which is for Instagram and Facebook video. You can also now have a 4:5, which is for your vertical Instagram story. And if you go next, you have also the 9:16 ratio. This 9:16 ratio is basically your Instagram stories, vertical Instagram ratio. And now you have also a proper rule of thirds grid, as you can see here. Okay, so one of the other features that they've added right now is that if you go into the force color, now there is a new scale on the side here for your RIE values. So if you head on to the input tab, you now have the option of turning on legal range. This is very useful when you're monitoring log footage. It allows you to see the full range of log and monitor it right on the Atomos, instead of you having to adjust that in post-production. Alright guys, so that's how you update your Ninja V, and that's the new features that Atomos has added. If you want to get more details about this, head over to the Atomos website, download the release notes for this firmware version, and you will see everything that has been updated or changed in this firmware update. So guys, as usual, stay blessed and keep creating. See you in the next video.